Sunday, Saturday. How are we doing, everybody? We are back, rocking and rolling with your man, Sammy McIntyre. I had a little bit of a hiatus. I got a new phone. I'm trying to get things figured out. But this man is back. We are rocking. We are rolling with Moving the Chains podcast. This is your man, Sammy, the man, McIntyre. How are we doing, everybody? So I didn't give my reaction last night. Like I just mentioned, I got a new phone number. Who dis? Call me, girl. Got a new phone yesterday. Got a new iPhone 15. Decent, Ricky. Fucking crispy. So I was rocking, I was rolling, I was loving life yesterday. I got my own phone line. Adulting's so much fun. Joke. And then I watched the Thursday night game. So my buddy Blake Adams and I were talking Friday morning when we walked into work. He's a big Steeler fan. He's like, did they win? I was like, no, Flacco won. He's like, that fucking Flacco. So that's what happened. Steelers got Flacco'd on Thursday night. Wow, what a game. So let me start with the Steelers' perspective. I cannot blame this on Aaron Rodgers. He's been great. I mean, he's not what he once was 5 years ago. But Pittsburgh, he's given them juice. He's given them reliability. He's given them smarts. And just, he's efficient. The most efficient offense since the Big Ben years. Like, last great year of Big Ben, which was 2016. So, they have been awesome. And they're going to their tight ends. They're fantastic. They got Freiermuth. They got this Washington kid. Geno Smith's been a great addition in that trade, with Miami. So they've been really good. I will say this. The Steelers have been fine. The running game, they're opening up holes for Warren. They're getting the backs. I still don't love Warren as like an all-time running back. Like, I just don't think he's like your bell cow guy. But I do think he can give you spurts of like greatness. DK got involved. Aaron had some bad picks early. When I saw it was 10-0, I'm like, yeah, all right, they're going to pin the Airs back. Let's go. But that wasn't the case. And to Pittsburgh's point of view, I just don't see this team going much farther than a playoff game. I just don't. Because once again, Mike Tomlin, what is going on with your defense? I got to know. I mean, Chase Brown looked like Jim Brown. They gained 7.2 yards a carry? Are you kidding me? Come on. Against that offensive line that was 30th in football? Shame on you. Shame. That's pathetic. This defense is highest paid in football, and they look like shit. That's with TJ Watt. That's with Minka. That's with TJ Watt. That's with Cam Hayward. That's with Jalen Ramsey. That's with Darius Slay. Dudes. And this is what you show? You made Justin Fields look like Joe Montana out there. Or Cam Newton week 1. Sam Darnold had his way. And you think you're going to just, okay, you're 4-2. All right. Okay. That's fine and dandy. But just know your schedule, it's coming to mother coming up. Still got the Ravens. That's an in-division rivalry. You know it's going to be bad blood. You know it is. You got the Lions still. That ain't no easy game. You better buckle the chin strap up for that. You still got the Packers. Aaron Rodgers homecoming. Okay? So, I'm just saying, like, Pittsburgh, man, you had this window. You should have won Thursday night. Because had you won, okay, 5-1. Woo! Let's go! And then you got to put context and go, well, they beat Dylan Gabriel. They beat Justin Fields. They just beat crap. But, God, this defense, Tomlin needs to do something. He needs to go. Listen, he's done a great job with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I'm not blaming him. But it's time. I've been saying this for the last couple years. It's time for divorce. It happens. Bill Belichick got fired. Andy Reid got fired. Pete Carroll got fired. It happens. But the Steelers are just so afraid, and I don't get it. I still think he's a good coach. I'm not trying to discredit Mike Tomlin. But that voice is running stale. Because something's not getting through these players on defense. Because they're giving up so much gashes, it's not even funny. They made Jamar Chase look like Jerry Rice out there. And listen, Jamar Chase is a mother. He's one of the best receivers I've ever seen in my life. One of them. He's on that Calvin Johnson, just dominant. Julio, you name it. But to get shredded like that against a division rival, that's embarrassing. That can't happen. And I'm guessing it probably will continue to happen until his Pittsburgh defense, Mike Tomlin grabs that Chris Austin dude or whatever the flying hell his defensive coordinator is, grabs him by the throat, says, no more of that shit. But until then, I'm going to see the same shit that I've been seeing. Blown coverages, guys not doing their assignments, in and out of gaps. Pathetic, man. And you do not even blame 1 second of it on Aaron Rodgers. He carried your ass in that game. Had it not been for Aaron Rodgers, you would have got blown out. Blown the doors off with a shitty quarterback, Mason Rudolph. Disappointing, Pittsburgh. Very disappointing. I'm not happy with the Steelers right now. If I'm a Steeler fan, I'd be disgusted. That was pathetic. This is what happens with the Steelers. You just drive you crazy because they did this last year against Cleveland on Thursday night, coincidentally. Just saying. That was despicable to me. Okay, so Joe Flacco. Mr. Joe Cool. Yeah, he balled. Yes, he did. And he slung that pill back there. It was like playing 7-on-7. He had no pressure, nothing. Wow. And Jamar Chase, I will say this. They finally got him going. Yeah. There's a playbook. Feed Jamar Chase the ball, and y'all be okay and not get benched. Good talk. Thanks. That's the game plan. And T. Higgins got rolling. And that run game, the 30th ranked offensive line I just mentioned before with the Steelers, and they couldn't stop it. Bengals were getting gashed. Holes galore. It felt like Evan Smith was back there behind that Great Wall of Dallas. It was just wide open. So I was very impressed with Cincinnati. The way they fought, the way they were down 10-0. I went, oh, shit, here we go. And they kept fighting, and they kept grinding. So they're 3-4. They got a bye week. They got the Jets. Looking up. Joey B comes back. Okay. They're viable. Cincinnati, they got tools. They got dudes in there. They got T. Higgins. They got this offensive line kind of gels. Okay. Maybe you got something. Because his defense looks okay. It's not great. Still shitty. But they got stops when they needed to. They got some picks the other night. So, I still think there's something there. I'm not sold on Zach Taylor, but who cares? They got him a fucking Super Bowl. So, we'll see. But I will say the Steelers are much more viable, or the Bengals now, in that division. And listen, Pittsburgh, you had your shot to close the door. And now you let the Bengals in the back door. Fuck around, you're going to find out, man. And that's what I feel like with the Steelers. But in terms of the Bengals, they look good, man. They look good. They look fresh. They play with a sense of urgency. They knew their season depended on it. And Pittsburgh kind of went into that game going, we're okay, 4-1. Who cares? Division rival, it's the Bengals. Can't take that lightly in this league. The NFL, any given Thursday, any given Sunday, and any given Saturday. And any given Saturday, I'm going to start with Miami of Florida. I watched a little bit of that game last night. Oh, that was hard. That was like, God help us, George Carlin. That was ugly last night. But again, this is college football. Like I said, any given Saturday, you know what's going to happen. You never know. I mean, hell, Florida State was ranked. They lost to Virginia. It's college football. It happens all the time. In football and life, it happens. You never know what's going to happen. Most of the time you do, most of the time you don't. But Carson Beck, last night, to me, and I read some articles this morning about what Miami did, they basically made Carson Beck, they dared him to run. They can run the ball, but they dared him to run the ball last night. They didn't do that. Miami got some chunks, and I saw the box score, and I have to go back and watch the tape tonight. I'm recording this actually right before the Notre Dame USC game, University of Spoiled Children, LOL. I'm hoping Notre Dame gets that win. And I'm tracking Wisconsin right now, 27-0. That program, Jesus. What have they been and what they are now? Jesus Christ, God help us. And wow, Ole Miss is beating Georgia only by 2. God help us. Okay, we got reactions to that tomorrow, but I want to touch back on Miami and Louisville. So, I was stunned last night that Louisville picked them off 4 times. And when I watched that game last night, it started rattling in my head Carson Beck last year at Georgia. Because it just felt like he was turning the ball over in rapids, in bunches. And, the one pick that he had, he threw that ball pretty well, but the guy came over the top, had a great play on it. That's fine. I understand that. No doubt about it. But when I watch Miami, this is the troubling part with Cristobal. This is why they're the biggest wild card. They are the most talented and most complete team in college football. I do agree with that. I watched them against Notre Dame. They passed the eye test to me. However, though, They got to play better. They got to be better penalty-wise. They just too much sloppiness for me with Chris Paul. It drives me crazy. But I will say with Miami, like Carson Beck said, we got 12 games left. There's a lot season left. And they're still going to win this ACC. Like, let's not forget that. Okay? Clemson's down. North Carolina's a shit show. Don't get me started on that. Mike Bombardi's doing a typewriter. Jesus Christ. Out of touch, out of mind. What else is new? But I will say, I do believe Miami's okay. But that was a bad game last night. No doubt about it. So they better get the shit together. Because if not, you're going to get lapped. Fuck around. The more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. So, that was just a hard loss last night. A lot of those interceptions were just bad. And Carson Beck looked like Georgia Carson Beck last year, where it was just picks and bunches. But they got to regroup. I think they'll be okay. But that was alarming, to say the least. So, a little short edition today. I'm going to give you guys my reactions to all the college football tomorrow. South Carolina lost. My guy, Lenore Sellers. Still pulling for the kid. But, God, that was ugly. Ugly. But that's all I'm going to touch on here tonight. I hope you guys are having a wonderful star-studded Saturday. We got college football. We got NFL tomorrow. Let's enjoy the day. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a great evening. Adios. Godspeed.